All right, time now is 5:50, and if someone you know has suffered from a stroke, there's a new way to help them recover available right here in the Metro.
Joel is at St. Luke's Hospital this morning with more on how this new treatment works. Good morning.
Good morning. It's fascinating. This is Stroke Awareness Month. May is Stroke Awareness Month, and it's no better time to really learn about this great new technology. Martin here, and this is fascinating. When somebody comes into this room having a stroke or having had a stroke, what do you do?
Well, we only have a very short period of time to get the artery open.
Right.
Otherwise, the brain is too damaged to recover. Usually within 10 or 15 minutes of coming into the room, we're already working inside the brain. We do the procedure as an angiogram, going in through the artery down at the leg and thread a tiny catheter into the brain blood vessels.
This is amazing.
Similar to this one here, and this is one of our devices that we will open up inside of a brain artery.
Look at that right there.
And a little bit of heat, and it fluffs open, and that will then grab onto the blood clot and allow us to then pull on this device and drag the clot out with it.
It is, we were talking before we started, it's kind of like going fishing for this clot.
It is a lot like that. In fact, that's actually what we call it. When we pull the device out of the body, I ask my fellow or my assistant, do we catch a fish?
And it's an amazing thing. And time is so important because we talk about fast, right? When we talk about strokes. Your facial, drooping, and your arms and how they behave, and your speech can be. And then finally, that last T is time, and that really matters.
Oh, it completely matters. This procedure is most effective when completed within 6 hours of onset of the stroke. We're reaching out to Kansas City at this early hour, and there may be somebody out there who's woken up with an arm that doesn't work or a face is droopy or unable to speak. That person has to get to the hospital immediately for us to be able to get that artery open and reverse those symptoms.
Because the doctor's already ready for a fishing trip. It doesn't matter what time of day. He's ready to go fishing with this amazing device. We're going to talk to a man whose life was saved, and I would say saved, by this very technique when we come back in just a little bit.
And minutes count, too.
Absolutely. We'll check back with you. Thanks, Joel.